Thanks for joining me today. Before I begin, I would like to apologize for any coughing, sneezing. I've been sick for the past few days and my throat is paying for it at this moment. So my presentation today is over childhood obesity. Obesity is a growing epidemic throughout the world, but it is hitting very close to home in the United States. But we have the ability to stop this if we can start teaching healthy habits at a young age. Some of these habits include watching what we feed our children, teaching proper exercise, and teaching them proper eating habits, portions, and things along those lines. So my group and I decided to survey parents about their child's diets through a Quadric survey posted on Facebook. These questions covered things such as how old their child was, what their parents feed them, whether it was in the lunches that they packed them for school, whether it was for dinner, whether it was for fast food, how often they ate fast food, and things along those ends. But we also asked them if they were concerned about their child's weight and if they knew habits to help keep their kids healthy. Throughout our project, our research and our objectives were focused around what is contributing to the influx of childhood obesity. What are parents concerned about their child's weight? If those same parents knew what they could do to help their child's weight? Was it the food? Was it lack of exercise? Things along that type of nature. And by using a multiple question survey posted on Facebook, we were able to get 114 responses about that very thing. Once we had the responses we needed, we were able to download all of our research into an Excel sheet where we then performed the chi-square test over two of our main questions, which were what age group is most concerning for obesity in childhood, and are parents concerned about their child's weight? Both of those questions are represented in the graphs and the charts below. In the very first one is the actual outcome. As you can see along the top, we can see the different age groups of the children, from 0 to 5, 11 to 20, 21 to and older, and 6 to 10, which is out of order. But it's okay because in the chi-square test, right below it, we are able to get the test statistic, the p-value, and the degrees of freedom as well. In total, though, we were able to collect 114 responses again from across the United States, not just in the states that our group members were in, which we thought was pretty cool. Although we were aiming our study at the children and the children's aspect of things, we asked these questions to the parents and had the parents fill out the survey. Out of these, we got, once again, 35 responses from kids 0 to 5 and 11 to 20, 21 responses from people who had kids 21 and older, and 21 responses from children between the ages of 6 and 10. Sorry, can't breathe for right now. After finishing a chi-square test and ending with the same results as in both tests, we noticed that when kids are younger, they are more active. They are running around, they're riding their bikes, they're playing tag, they're being active. So the level that the parents tend to worry about their child's weight and obesity is very, very, very low. Although, as we looked at the research shows that the older the children became, and the more they got into the older ages of their life, specifically between ages 11 to 20 and 21 and above, parents started becoming more and more concerned about whether or not their kids were becoming obese. We don't know exactly why this is or what it is, but some of our suspicions is that kids that go off to college, they start studying, they start eating more fast food, they are less active, and because of all of that combined, it promotes into obesity, though it's not childhood obesity at that time. I hope you were able to learn something during my presentation, and I cannot thank you all enough for everything throughout this semester. I hope you have a very amazing summer.